And we are live. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Yasin here, and welcome to my channel, Yasin Explicit, where I discuss everything related to relationships, dating, female nature, male nature, and just in general the dynamics between both genders. I've got a few topics I want to discuss today, but before that, I've got a lovely guest beside me, so I'm gonna let her introduce herself. So tell them two things: your name, and then what you're currently doing and what you're up to right now.
Okay, so hi guys, my name is Chloe Ann. I'm currently doing digital marketing in like a beauty school, but I finished uni like last year and I studied biomedical science, so completely different, but just trying to pursue into the career I want to get into.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So let's start off the topic with a question. So, do you think most women, so when I say most women, I mean in your perspective, when you think of your friend circle, think of your colleagues, the people that you go uni with, your neighbors, think of them and think, are they mostly single or are they in a relationship?
Okay, so majority of the women that I know, I feel like the majority of them are in a relationship at the moment.
Okay. Okay, that's surprising. So
I feel like it's because, especially with my friendship group, we're just getting a bit older now. So I don't know. I'm just at that stage where majority of my girls have like a man at the moment. But maybe like when I was 18, everyone was quite single. No one really had someone.
So do you think like that changes the more like older kind of a girl gets, her kind of requirements kind of change and her focus change? So what would you say, like in the early 20s, what is she usually looking for?
So I feel like the younger you are, I feel like you're not standards, but maybe you're not as picky, especially once you've gone through like a lot of relationships and through a lot of flings or situationships. You do tend to become a bit tired of men, you know, girls become like men are trash and everything. So then I feel like, yeah, they do become a bit picky and they have a higher standard that they want to, of men that they want to go for. So yeah, definitely when you're older, it does change.
You know, you said they're picky. So by that, I agree with you 100%. So would you say right now, women have a lot of options compared to, I don't know, like 20 years ago? Yes.
I think,
or no?
do they have a lot of options? I feel like they do have a lot of options because I feel like, especially in the society that we are in now, everyone wants to be successful, everyone wants to be rich. So women and men are both at that stage where they're just trying to be the best version that they can, especially like to the generation before. So I feel like they do have a lot of options, but depending on the woman or depending on the girl and what their standards are, it will differ.
Yeah. I think 100% they have a lot of options. Like, I'll give my take on it. I think now more than ever, women have like so many options that they're almost like it's called like a paradox of choice, right?
Yeah.
Where they have so many options and they don't kind of like know kind of what to pick. And what I mean, and why the reason for that is because of social media. What social media has done is it's like globalized the dating market, should I say?
Definitely, I agree.
Right?
Yeah.
Whereas 20 years ago, a girl would have to look for
specifically
someone,
like businessman or just, you know.
But what I'm trying to say is like a girl would have to look for someone in her own neighborhood, like locally, right? Like someone she went college with or uni with, right? In that just that area. But now it's completely changed because a girl can get hit up from someone in a different city across the country, or better yet, a completely different country, right? Yeah. So these men could like slide in her DMs and be like, yo, I'm willing to fly you out.
Yeah, definitely, like, so much easier.
Like, you know what I'm saying? What do you think? You know what I'm saying? So why would, so when you said like mostly, most of the women that you know are in relationships, I would say that's like, I find it kind of surprising because I think the reality is most women are like, whether that's early 20s, mid 20s, they're not necessarily in a relationship, and they don't even want to be in a relationship because the focus is completely different for them now. They're very career driven. They want to get the degree, and they want to establish themselves first.
Yeah, definitely.
So I would say, because they have kind of all these options, they have it in their early 20s, but like late 20s, those options kind of fade away,
Yeah.
I would say.
I definitely agree with the influence of social media. It's so easy to talk to someone, and especially like, I don't know, Americans talking to British girls, they'll just be gas and they'll be like, yeah, like fly me out. Like definitely. And with all these dating sites with Hinge, Bumble,
Yeah,
I don't even know.
Bimble.
But yeah, like, there's so many ways to talk to each other. Like definitely a lot of options. And with like TikTok, and so I feel like no one's really looking for a specific type. Like all jobs is like covered nowadays, whether it be like in the creative career, business, like anyone, as long as you're successful and you're doing well, I feel like no one really minds.
Okay.
It's not like a specific type.
So would you say, like, what do you think a girl's dream right now is, like the modern woman? Does she want to be a wife? Does she want to get married?
I feel like from the people that I know and like the generation that we're in, I feel like majority of girls just want to have like their own business. I don't know many girls, or maybe like the circle that I'm around, don't really just want to like settle down, find a husband and be a wife. Okay. But I feel like that's with like the people that I know. Okay. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like for the majority of the women in this generation, they want to be like, they're quite career driven and they have goals. But I feel like that's because of the pressure of social media, of just wanting to be successful.
Okay, cool. And would you say the girls who are in relationships, would you say they're like, should I say they are 100% like kind of loyal in that relationship?
What with the people that I know?
Yeah.